Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to read a story from Oxford International English Student Anthology. And the page number is 36 and 37. Let's start with the learning objectives. Can I revise the topic with guided assessment? Now, let's read the story with me. The name of the story is How Bear Lost His Tail. As we all know that there are two types of stories, fiction and non-fiction. Now tell me, what is fiction? Yes, you are right. Fiction is a false story which is not based on facts. And non-fiction story is a true story based on facts. So this story is a fiction. Yes, it is not true. Now let's start the story. In the first days when the world was new, Fox and Bear were the best of friends. Bear had the longest, fluffiest tail. You could imagine. He would swish it this way and that, and all the animals loved Bear and his tail. The animals spent their days playing together. The forest was warm and there was lots of food to eat. So, in a forest, there were animals. And the animals were very happy. Fox and Bear were the best friends in this forest. And you know, Bear had a very long, fluffy tail. Fluffy, very soft. And it was the longest tail. So all the animals loved Bear due to his soft tail, and it was amazing. So what Bear used to do, he swished it in this way and that way, and all the animals loved it. The animals used to spend their days together. They were playing, and the weather was very pleasant, and there was lots of food to eat. But then the first winter came, and with it came the first trouble. Snow covered everything. There was frost on the berries, and ice covered the lake, and Fox and Bear couldn't find anything to eat. Soon they were very hungry and very cross, and so they began to argue. Argue means fight with each other. The animals became jealous of Bear's tail, and Fox was the most jealous. So what happened that when the winter season came, everything was covered with snow. So there was snow everywhere. It covered the berries, it covered the trees, it covered the lake even. And you know, there wasn't anything for the animals to eat. Now, they were getting hopeless day by day. They were hungry. So they started arguing or fighting with each other. And you know what happened? Fox became jealous of Bear. Now they were friends before, but now he became jealous of Bear. Now come to the next page. Fox decided to play a trick on Bear. One day he was walking by the lake when he saw Otter came out of a hole in the ice. A hole in the ice? How clever, thought Fox. Then he saw that Otter had a fish in his mouth. Very clever, thought Fox. So one day Fox decided that he should play a trick on Bear. Now he is going to cheat Bear, as he was jealous of Bear. One day he was walking by the lake. What he saw? You know, he saw his friend Otter, who was coming out of the hole with a tasty fish in his mouth. Fox asked him that, "How did you catch this fish?" So he thought it's very clever for him to catch the fish. Otter smiled to see his friend and put his fish down, but Fox grabbed the fish in his sharp teeth and ran off with it. So what Fox did, he grabbed the fish and ran very, very quickly. Never had a fish tasted so good. He had nearly finished it when who should come along but Bear. "Hello, Bear," said Fox. "You are just missed lunch. How did you catch a fish?" "It was easy, I'll show you." Now he's going to show Fox how to catch the fish. But actually he's going to cheat for bear. With his nicest smile, I made a hole in the ice and put my tail in. So he said to the fox that first I made a hole in the ice and then I put my tail in it. The fish nibbled on my tail and I pulled my tail. Nibbling is something tingling. So when his tail tingled, he put out his tail and it was a fish. Your tail is so long, you'll catch even more fish than I did. So he said to the bear that your tail is so long, so you can catch more fishes than I have caught. So it will be very easy for you and it's fun. Now tell me, dear students, is he a truthful friend of bear? No, he wasn't. You know, fox is a very clever animal, so he was trying to play a trick on bear. Fox made a hole in the ice and helped bear to put his tail into the freezing water. So he helped him to put his tail into the freezing water. Now come to some questions. You have to answer these given questions. Let's come to question number 1. Why do all the animals in the forest love bear? So you have to write that why all the animals love bear. What is the thing which he has got that all the animals started loving bear? Now come to question number 2. Who were the best friends in the story? Remember, there were 2 best friends in the story? Who were they? You have to mention. Question number 3 is, how were the animals affected by winter season? Remember, when the weather was warm, they all were very happy. They have got a lot of food to eat. They were friendly. They were playing with each other. Now when the winter came, what happened? You have to write this, that how were they affected by winter season? Got it? Good. Okay, now come to question number 4. Why did fox become the worst enemy of bear? Remember, they were friends first. They were the best friends. And what happened afterwards? That the fox became the worst enemy of bear. The biggest enemy. It's not very difficult. You can do it. Now come to question number 5. Find 2 verbs and 2 adjectives from paragraph 1 and write these down. So you know what are verbs? Yes, verbs are action words. And what are adjectives? Yes, adjectives are describing words and they describe a noun. So you have to find 2 words from paragraph 1. You will write these down. Then you will find 2 adjectives, 2 describing words from paragraph 1 and you will jot it down. So this is all for today. Goodbye and have a nice day.